Hello, welcome back to UGC-NET Exam Prep. In this lecture, we are going to look at the brand equity models. Under this, we are going to look at the next model, that is the Keller's model. Now, what is this Keller's model? Keller's brand equity model. This is the CBBE model. CBBE model, and that was given in the year 1930 by Kevin Lane Keller. Now, what is this CBBE? This is customer based brand equity model. Okay, all these are basically the customer based models. So first is Keller's. Under this model, it explains how to build a strong brand from the customer's point of view. It focuses on how customers think about a certain brand, what the customers feel about that brand, and how they are going to respond to a brand based upon their experiences and upon their emotions. Right. So the model is shown with a pyramid. This is the pyramid and it has 4 levels, 3 and 4. So first level over here is brand identity. Now this is who are you. This talks about who are you. The goal over here is to create brand awareness, brand identity, brand knowledge have to be created in the minds of the customers. If a new product is being launched into the market space, then first of all awareness regarding that product have to be created regarding the products. The focus here is to make sure the customers are able to recognize and they are able to recall the brand again and again. This could be done through advertising of the products from time to time, so that a good positioning of the products is being done into the minds of the customers, and whenever they are going to do any sort of shopping, then they'll be able to easily recognize that brand and they are going to purchase the product. Now, what are the main elements over here? First is brand salience. Brand salience. Now, this is how often and easily the brand comes to a customer's mind during the buying situation. If good advertisement, if good positioning of the products is being done in the minds of the customers, then it is sure that customers are going to recall that products and they are going to purchase that products. Then next component is brand recall. Right. Now this is whether the customers can remember the brand when they are thinking about a product category. So how much they are able to recognize and recall the brand. For example, Coca-Cola is easily recalled when we just think about the soft drinks. So first thing in the mind of the consumers is that they are going to purchase Coca-Cola products. Now the second level under the Keller's brand equity model is the brand meaning. This is what are you. So the goal over here is to define the brand image through the associations. The focus here is to explain what the brand actually stands for. Now, main components over here is brand performance, then second is imaginary. So, what is this brand performance? This is in the functional aspect. If we see, then this says that what is the product quality that is being offered by the brand to the customers, whether the products are reliable or not, what the durability of the product is, whether it will run or whether it will be good for the brand and the consumers for a longer period of time or not. If they are purchasing, if they are investing an amount of money in certain products of the brand, then it is going to be good for the consumers for a longer period of time or not. the material, the quality of the product should be good. Services which are being offered, that should be able to satisfy the customers. For example, the Apple products are known for premium performance and the design, the sleek, innovative design which they bring up from time to time. Because of that, the consumers and the product quality, premium quality of the products which the consumers get, because of that, the consumers, because of the brand performance, the consumers are paying the products for the Apple brand. The Apple brand even has stores and repair in the offline service, and same they have the online services. So if we go in the online services platform, then there is Apple customer chat support system. There is great service that is being offered across the various platforms, even if in the online services mode, and if we go in through the offline services mode, even the performance in both the sectors are great. Next we have brand imagery. This is the emotional and symbolic meanings of the brand which leads to the connection of the brand in between themselves and the consumers. Now this include brand personality. What is the brand personality? What is the attitude of the brand? What is the value of the brand? The lifestyle, whether the brand is being able to fit according to the lifestyle of the customers or not. For example, Nike's slogan, that is just do it, this emotionally connects the consumers with the brand who value motivation and achievement. So if the consumers are getting the products, they feel motivated, much more confident, and they'll be able to achieve greater success in the organization. So the Nike slogan motivates the consumers towards the excellence. Next, the third level is brand response. Now this is what about it. This tells what about you. The goal over here is to shape the customer's opinion and to shape the emotions of the customers regarding the product they are purchasing. The focus over here is to understand how the consumers are going to evaluate the product from time to time. The main components, major components over here is brand judgments. This is the customer thoughts about what the actual customer's judgment are regarding the products, regarding the quality of the products which they are receiving, whether the products are trustworthy, whether value is being created, whether the product are worth paying for. So what all are the judgment? There could be positive judgment, there could be negative opinions or judgment regarding the products. Then we have brand feelings. This is the emotional reactions, like if the consumers are feeling proud after receiving the product, they feel excited, a sense of security is being created around the products, or whether the consumers love, they feel joyed and satisfied after receiving the product. So various sort of responses, the positive or the negative feelings which the consumers have regarding the products. This comes under the third stage, that is the brand response stage. For example, Dove promotes confidence and empowerment, especially among the women's. If they are using, they feel confident, they feel pleasant after using the Dove products. Likewise, if the men, if they are wearing the Rolex watches, then it evokes luxury. It shows luxurious products. It creates pride and joy in the minds of the customers, and the Rolex customers feel successful after purchasing the products. The last and the fourth level of Keller's brand equity model is the resonance, brand resonance. This is what about you and me, meaning what about the brand and the customers. The goal over here is to build deep emotional connection and loyalty of the customers towards the brand. The focus over here is that the customers see the brand as part of their own identity itself. The main elements over here is behavioral loyalty. That is, if the customers are purchasing the products from time to time from the same brand itself, then we have the attitudinal attachment. That is how strongly there is an emotional connection in between the brand and the customers. Then there is a sense of community, like what is the feeling of belongingness towards the brand. For example, the Harley Davidson bikers. Now bikers of this group, they feel that they are part of a certain sort of community. An emotional connection in between the bikers community and the brand is being created. Next we have the active engagement. So the consumers go beyond just buying. They even try to share the content over the social media sites. They even try to attend to events, new launches events, like the Apple owners. If a product is going to be launched into the market space and there is marketing regarding the products, then the consumers go and they even try to have a free hand while they are getting the products to use it for the first time. They even become the promoter of the brand in the social media sites. If a certain communities is being created where all these buzz around the product is being created about the Apple products, then the consumers over there they talk, they communicate with each other, and because of this there is communication at a greater pace. For example, the Apple fans, they frequently buy the Apple products from time to time. They even engage in forums, they follow the events, the launching events, and they even recommend the Apple products to the other customers. Right, this is brand resonance. So there are major elements, that is the 4 elements which we have covered over brand resonance, that is behavioral loyalty, attitudinal attachment, sense of community, sense of belongingness, and active engagement from time to time. So if we try to sum up this, then the Keller's CBBE model helps the companies to create a positive brand experience whenever the consumers are purchasing. A positive thought is being created in the mind of the customers. It will lead to building of strong customer relationship, which will be beneficial for them for a longer period of time. For the organizations, even the profits is going to be increased. It will be able to achieve brand loyalty and long term brand equity for the organization. So if we take an example of Apple, and if we look into all these stages one by one, then first of all a brand identity is being created, that how easily the consumers of the Apple products are able to recognize the logo and the innovation of the products, how innovative the products are. Next is the meaning, how reliable the products are, what is the performance of the product, how user friendly, stylish, sleek products that is being offered to the customers. Next is what is the brand response, whether there is a positive response or a negative response, whether the consumers trust the quality and design of the brand or not. Finally, there in the resonance stage, how loyal the consumers are towards a particular brand. The loyal community is being created, there will be repeat purchase of the products from time to time, and the consumers are even going to become brand advocate, that is they are going to promote the products to the other consumers in the market space. So this was all about the stages, the 4 stages of the Keller's brand equity model. Right, so this was all about today's lecture. Thank you And if you are having any sort of queries, then you can comment that down. I would love to answer that back. So have a great day and bye bye.